Hello, my name is Kurt. Today I will be applying some beard oil. Donald Trump dress shirt. About to put it on, just got out of the shower. You know how it is, everybody. Now this is a dress shirt that has French cuffs that you need to use cufflinks for. I don't know where the hell I put my cufflinks, but for this video, just gonna roll this sucker up, just gonna roll this sucker up. Now, getting into beard oil and stuff, it's kind of strange because I wasn't ever really planning on growing out a beard. My facial hair doesn't really grow out too well. I remember back in high school, there were kids that had a full mustache already and were growing like semi-full beards, and I didn't even have any sort of, not even a pencil mustache at that point. So I guess it all depends on genetics and stuff like that. And I haven't been growing out facial hair for too long. I remember my first year in college is when I finally started to get some chin hairs. And by chin hairs, I mean literally 2 or 3 of these things just spurting out of my chin. It looked absolutely ridiculous. But I was excited, I was happy, and to me it was a step into manhood, finally, after seeing all these guys have mustaches in even 8th grade, I remember. To me, finally getting some facial hair in college, it was pretty exciting. Now, like I said, I wasn't planning on growing out a beard at all. This is just kind of spontaneous. I just got kind of too lazy to shave, and I always shave my mustache here primarily because my mustache doesn't grow in fully. It grows in on the sides pretty well, but here under my nose it just doesn't grow in at all, so it looks like sort of a French chef mustache or a Chinese emperor sort of pencil mustache thing going on here, and I'm not really a fan of that, so I just shave it off. Now, the sides of my beard here are growing in pretty decently. I mean, this hasn't been growing out too long. I've been just shaving this, which is a mistake. I've been shaving this the entire time when I was growing this out, because like I said, I wasn't really planning on growing anything out. This was easy to shave because it was short, and this was already long, so I said screw it, let it go. But now I'm just kind of letting everything grow out. Just don't want to bother. So getting into beard products and stuff like that, I did some research, and I got myself some beard oil here. This is Oak City Beard Co. beard oil. This is the sandalwood bourbon scent, and I got this off of eBay. Honestly, the reason why I bought this was because it was the cheapest thing on eBay. Because all the other beard oils and beard balms were like $10, $15 a piece. I said no way. I got both of these right here. Beard balm and beard oil. It's a combo, same scent and everything, for like $13 free shipping. So it was a great deal. Now, I really needed this beard balm because I don't know if you guys could see it right now, but these hairs just grow straight out. They don't go down, so it looks kind of weird. And these hairs sometimes, they frizz out. There's like one hair here, and it's not uniform, and it's not the way I like it. So I decided to finally invest in some beard oil and some beard balm, which I should have been using a very long time ago. Without further ado, let's try this stuff out. I already smelled it. It smells pretty good. Now, I have a plastic tooth comb. I know many people are gonna complain and say, "Oh, that ruins your hair." I understand. For my hair, I have I think it's some bone or some kind of ivory brush or something, but I haven't invested in a proper beard brush or beard pick yet, so we're just gonna go with this. So I'm just gonna kind of brush it out a little bit, I got fresh out of the shower, as you guys could tell. Um, brush it out a little bit. Just make it a little bit messy here to get out all the knots, because the thing is, when I always put it together, when I always clump it together, it develops lots of knots. And a lot of people complain about a beard being itchy in the initial stages. I never got that. Same thing with mustache or the sides. I never really got it too itchy, but I did notice that it gets itchy now. Like if I don't wash it or whatever for a couple of days, it just starts becoming irritable, and it starts really itching me, and it's annoying because I just sit there and scratch the whole entire time. I personally like playing with my facial hair right here. It just gives me something to do, and it's like a distraction. And also, when I read books and stuff, I like to read and I like to contemplate and stuff like that. It makes me feel like a true philosopher, like a true wizard. So yeah, I think that's enough, guys. Gonna just brush it all out now. I don't know how well the camera's picking up, but I mean, it's there. It's significant length already. So I'm just gonna apply this beard oil real quick. I don't know how much to use. This is the first time ever using beard oil. I don't want to overdo it. This is way too much, I think. Just a little dab will do you, as they say with Brill cream, I think. Now I'm just gonna, I think I'm just gonna dropper this like onto my skin here. Wow. This scent is really good. This is the Sandalwood Bourbon. I'm honestly not getting too much sandalwood, because I'm familiar with sandalwood, incense and all that stuff. I'm familiar with that. It has sort of like a monkey meditation sort of scent to it. Okay, I might be getting a little bit of sandalwood now, but in the initial, out of the bottle, in the initial application, I wasn't really sensing any sort of sandalwood. It was primarily bourbon, like sweet, sort of musky bourbon, sort of alcoholic beverage. Feels nice already. Wow, what a difference. I should have been using this a long time ago, people. I'm an idiot for not doing that. But for the price I got this at, super cheap. What the hell? Nice and soft. It's getting a little bit more uniform now, but I'm going to apply the beard balm a little bit later. I'm thinking I'm needing a little bit more beard oil, because it's still a little bit dry on the ends, and the ends are what counts. You don't want to get frayed ends or anything, so we're gonna put a couple more drops on here. Put a couple more drops on the ends here. And it's nice because I don't really use cologne too often, and when I do use cologne, it's the expensive stuff, Chanel, Bleu de Chanel, Chanel Blue, whatever. That's like $200 a little bottle, you know, so I really don't like using too much of that, only on special occasions, so I usually go without cologne. So this beard oil has a really nice manly scent to it. Very comforting, very just nice overall scent. So that's nice. And I don't really see mixing cologne with this would be kind of weird, because your beard smells like one thing, you know, your body smells like Blue Chanel, and that's just, you can't do that. Okay, so now I'm gonna just put a little bit of, okay, my bird is here, entertained by what I'm doing, I think. I'm gonna put a little bit on the sides here, you know, work it in, because these hairs are drier than these hairs, I feel, most of the time. Maybe because they're still short. And now the winter's coming, the autumn is here already, and it's getting gloomy and dark and cold and windy, and just, I feel that hair gets really ruined in those sort of climates. So beard oil is definitely a treat. For the hair on my head, I just use Bro Cream. I just use Murray's pomade. It keeps it moisturized. It keeps it safe. It keeps it neat and clean so that the wind doesn't harass it too much. So I'm not really worried about that too much. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff. I gotta keep on. Sometimes I forget, you know, that there's hair underneath here too. So I'm just gonna get underneath here. Just get all in here. Gonna just rub it into the chin area to get the follicles and stuff, because just applying it to the hair itself won't really help. That's it, guys. I think that's it. Not trying to make this video a little bit tangled in that oiling process, which is strange. Probably because I've been like clumping it up, you know, and the oil kind of stuck to it. Alright, now the comb's running through easily. I'm gonna rock my facial hair like this, watch. See, it's like, it's long enough that it gets to like my mustache if I do this. I'm gonna rock this style, watch you guys. Check this out, holy smokes. I look like a scientist that screwed up every experiment in a laboratory, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have some fun, you gotta have some enjoyment out of this. My ideal goal is just to have like a sort of a Viking thing going. Not necessarily a big bushy beard, but maybe like I'll just kind of roll this up a bit, you see? And maybe put some sort of rubber band or something along those lines here and just let it like hang like that. That'll be pretty cool, I think. Yeah, that's it, guys. Really enjoying this stuff. Oak City beard oil. Got it off of eBay. Not sponsored by anything. Not sponsored by them or anything like that. It's just the cheapest beard oil I could find on eBay. Unless you're looking into auctions, which are a pain in the ass, and people will outbid you, and it'll end up costing more in the long run anyway. So for the cheapest stuff on eBay, you get this. Ingredients wise, it has grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, castor oil, hemp seed oil, fragrance oils, and vitamin E. Or as you Euro folks like to say, vitamin E. Same thing here. This is a little bit different. The beard balm has coconut oil, beeswax, shea butter, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, fragrance oils, and vitamin E. So yeah, this stuff is pretty easy to make. I mean, the beard oil is just actually very easy to make. You know, grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, castor oil, hemp seed oil, and vitamin E oil even. You could get all that at your local CVS or Walgreens, whatever. Just mix it up, bottle it, and that's it. But the more difficult task here is the beard balm. Coconut oil I have. Beeswax is the thing that's pricey and it's hard to find in my area. I would have to order it online, and it's not worth ordering it when I could just buy it for so cheap, you know? Well, buy the beard balm itself for so cheap. Shea butter, another ingredient that I don't have. Jojoba oil, you could probably find that at a supermarket. Grapeseed oil, you could find that at a supermarket. Fragrance oil, same thing. And vitamin E, same thing. So it's not too complicated to make, but for like 13 bucks, why the hell am I going to bother with cooking all the damn things up and just dealing with all that stuff? Drop a tenner. Forget it, you know? Don't waste your time. Alright guys, I'm going to end this at the 15-minute mark. Hope you guys enjoyed. If there's any bearded brethren out there watching, whatever, salute to you guys out there. I really admired the bearded brethren. All the cool people in history had beards. mustaches, some sort of facial hair at some point. So I'm just gonna let it go. I really don't care how it looks, you know. Some people may say, "Oh, it's too long. It looks bad." Oh, blah blah blah. I don't give a fuck, you know. I'm too lazy. I really don't want to shave. I want to rock a beard. It's gonna keep me warm in the winter. It's gonna keep me cool in the summer. The hell, you know. Same thing when I had long hair. Everybody, oh, cut it off. Cut it off. Look stupid. Whatever. I cut it off, and now everybody's telling me, "Oh, you look better in longer hair. Oh, I miss your long hair." Fuck out of here. I really don't care. My long hair was getting annoying anyway, so I wanted to cut it off for myself anyway. So it doesn't really bother me. I really enjoy this hairstyle that I have now. I really like it. It looks awesome, and it looks much better to me than I did with when I was rocking the long hair, you know. And then you got the beard on top of that. Always got to have some cool things going, you know. I'm looking like a sophisticated gentleman, you know what I'm saying? Instead of like, if I had the long hair and the long beard, I'd look like Jesus Christ, straight up. Anyway, people, peace out.